Hello, welcome to another Gospel Project video. I hope you and your family had a good Thanksgiving this past week and that you're able to join us this morning for our Harvest of Heart service, whether in person or online. This week, our Gospel Project story is the Great Commission from Matthew 28, a story or a command that we all know pretty well, one that we reference often, this final teaching moment in the earthly ministry of Jesus where he commands his disciples to go out and to make disciples of all nations, a charge to share the gospel wherever they may go. Each of the gospels has a variation of this story. We primarily tend to focus on the Matthew 28 one, but even into the first chapter of the book of Acts, where Jesus kind of encourages them to take the gospel into ever-expanding spheres of influence they may be in, whether it's their local neighborhood where they live, or the bigger town that they live in, or the region they live in, or the state, or the country. The same charge is for us. And so as believers, one of our focuses should be to be people who are sharing the gospel and loving others in our most local context, the neighborhood where you live, where your house is, in our city, in our state, in our country, and in our world. And that is a command, a charge for every Christian to be involved in every kind of sphere of that, even if it's just, hey, I can't go to the ends of the earth, but I can pray for those going, or I can give money to help those who are going to Guatemala or to Russia or to Ukraine or wherever it is. On some kind of international mission trip. But I would encourage you this week to talk with your kids about the importance of sharing the gospel and why that is important, why it's important to go and to make disciples and to be a Christian influence in the places where we live and in the places where we go, and what that can look like for your family on your block, at the school that your kids go to, at the places that you frequent often. Because this was, the final earthly words of Jesus. We tend to put a lot of emphasis on those, and I think rightly so. This is like the last thing he wanted to tell us, was a very important thing for us to go out and do. And that was what we were going to focus on today, was just that Jesus charged his followers, instructed his followers to go out and to make disciples, to take the gospel that has transformed us and to share that with others, trusting that God is going to use that to transform the hearts and lives of those that encounter the gospel through our sharing it. But that was the lesson this week. As always, there will be additional resources on the Gospel Project page of our website or in the email that you're going to get on Monday. But until I see you in the next video or in person, God bless.